How you doing? You gonna help Mama put it to sleep? Were you being a perfect little angel? While Mama was washing the dishes? Yeah, you were. Yeah. Yeah. You're sleepy though. Fan helping. It's so cute. Look at you. Look at you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie if you're new here. I do all kinds of vlogs, personal finance videos, motherhood with my little baby type videos. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe. But today I'm gonna do another vlog. Sorry, I'm sure you can hear the heat in the background because it's actually cold here today, which is not great. But it is, oh no. It's 9:35. Does anybody else, like, daylight savings just totally messes me up for like a week. Ivy's in her bouncer right here. So I'm just feeling totally messed up from that. So today, so far, I did like a rinse off shower, did some pumping and fed Ivy, played with her upstairs on her little Love Every playmat. And then I did the pump parts, which you guys already saw. She's pretty tired, so I need to figure out what to do with her for naps. She has not been napping great, so either she needs to be contact, she wants to lay on the couch next to me, which I know a lot of people don't love, but honestly, if I can get her to sleep, then that's what we're gonna do. By the way, we're wearing matching shirts. Mine says, so it's like, it's the little things in life, and hers says little thing. She's getting tired though, so I'm gonna take care of her. But yeah, like I was saying, she just like isn't loving naps lately. She isn't loving her bassinet, so it's been a struggle.
There she is. There she is. See the camera?
Oh. Yeah, she's tired. Time to go. Thankfully, Ivy fell asleep pretty quickly. She actually let me hold her today. The last few days, she has not wanted to be held like horizontally. She wants you to hold her up. Not sure if she's having some like stomach issues or why did they keep calling me? Anyway, so she fell asleep fairly quickly, and so that was good. I held her for a little bit and then I brought her upstairs. She's like in love with this bunny. You've probably seen it if you watch us on, or if you follow me on Instagram, because she's like constantly holding it. But it's from my mom. She like loves it. Anyway, so she was like cuddling with that. Fell asleep. I have her in our bassinet. That's another thing. I think we're gonna move her to her crib, but I think we're gonna move the crib into our room. I'm just like not ready for her not to be sleeping in our room yet, and we have a very big room. The only problem is the crib will not fit through the door, so we have to like partially take it apart. We didn't realize that, and well, we did realize it, but we didn't like do it until last night. So we decided not to do it, and she ended up sleeping well in her bassinet. But basically, my baby is big. She came out big. She was 9 pounds 5 ounces when she was born. 21 inches, 20.5 inches long, I think. She is fairly big, especially for someone as like short and small like Ben and I are. So it's just interesting how big she is. She's growing a lot, and the bassinet is just like not comfortable for her. Her hands knock on the sides of it, and then she wakes herself up, and then she like kicks the end of it. And the bassinet itself is kind of cheap, to be honest, because I didn't want to get one of those like snooze or those super expensive ones that everybody gets. But I do wish that we would have gotten one a little bit better quality, just because it just seems flimsy. Anyway, we have this crib, this beautiful crib that she doesn't sleep in, obviously. So I think we're gonna move that into our room at some point. Like I said, I'm just like not ready for her not to sleep in our room. Plus they recommend that they sleep in your room until they're at least 6 months. I know a lot of people do like switch them earlier, but yeah, I would prefer that she stayed with us a little bit longer, so I think we're gonna do that at some point. But right now she's asleep in her bassinet, so we'll see how long that lasts. Her naps this week have been fairly short, especially if they're in the bassinet. Short for her, which is like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Usually she was sleeping like a good hour and a half on her naps before that. But somebody sent us a package from Old Navy. I'm not really sure who, but they're cute. So we got this little Empowered by Mom shirt. This one's a 0 to 3. This one is a 3 to 6. And this one's just a plain gray one, 6 to 12. Whoever sent it, thank you for sending it. Today, the plan is I would like to film a budget video, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that or not. It just depends on how Ivy sleeps. I also would like to put on makeup, but maybe I won't. I have no idea. Obviously, getting Ivy to sleep and like being with Ivy is my top priority. I got my blog done that's due Wednesday. I finished that yesterday. I have another blog due Friday, and then I have 2 vlogs due next week. And my dad is also coming to visit us next week, so I just want to get ahead on all of the work I have. I'm supposed to start with my other client next month, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't figured out how that's gonna work yet. So Ivy has a pediatrician appointment tomorrow. I have blood work on Wednesday that I need to get for my thyroid and stuff. I think that's it. Next week is much busier, so this week isn't as terribly busy. So a couple updates. One, I bought this like cold brew maker, a vlogger that I follow. So she actually has a much bigger one. I told you guys in the last thing, Ben made me take the bigger one back. But that's fine. So I have this one. He actually is the one that put it together for me. He wants me to take it out of this and put it in something glass because he doesn't like that this is plastic. If you guys are new here, Ben is like very particular about certain things. Because he's just like very into like holistic wellness and stuff. I'm a little bit less worried about it. There's certain things that I'm particular about, definitely, but when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'm not that worried about it. I'm already drinking cold brew out of a plastic thing. This is organic coffee, so I feel like it's better. Some of my regular coffee left, so I think I'm gonna have this morning. I also bought these, which my holistic healthy husband was definitely not happy about, but they're like 0-calorie sweeteners, so they're full of just chems, you know, they're just chems all around. But I wanted to try to make my coffees a little bit less calorie dense. I cannot drink straight coffee. I'm not one of those people, like my coffee needs to be sweet. I notice when you go to a coffee shop, they don't really give you creamer. They give you shots of syrup and then milk. So I'm gonna try that on my own. I'm gonna get some oat milk and try to make my own coffee. I don't know if I'll like those though, to be honest. Like, I'm talking smack about Ben being particular about the chems. But I don't particularly like fake sweet, so I might end up getting a sweetener that actually has like real sugar in it, but we'll see. I'm just trying to find ways to just like pay attention to what I'm eating. Some of the things are not gonna necessarily be healthier, but I drink so much creamer to make it taste good. Like, I'm not one of those people that puts just like a dash or like a serving, which is like a tablespoon. I do not, that is not how I live my life. We tried to figure out my Tula like baby carrier last night. Ivy didn't love it, so we'll see. I also have like the world's smallest torso. Like, my torso is only this big, and my baby is much bigger than that. So when I put her in that, she's like hitting me in the face. And I don't know about you, but we have an aggressive baby, okay? And when she is mad, she throws punches, she, you know, throws her head. She is drama, which I'm not surprised about when she has me for a mother and Ben as a father, okay? So I'm not surprised by the drama, but it does hurt when she like smacks you or scratches or whatever. So when I put her in the Tula, she's like right in my face, so we're gonna try to see if there's a way that we can like lower her a little bit, but it might just be because it's based on your natural waist, which, so that's only like this much room, and my baby is much bigger than that. Ben is actually on a call right now. He's having his yearly review, which he's been at his job for a year, which is crazy. If you guys have followed for a long time, Ben, since I've known him, has had his own business, and there's been ups and downs with that, where he's had like a very successful personal training business. He moved into online coaching. It just like kind of tumbled after 2020, so we were dealing with some major money issues. So he ended up getting like a full-time job with a company, and he's been loving it. It's been a little bit hard since going back from parental leave. I think in general he really likes it. He's just kind of struggling right now because he wants to spend time with Ivy. He does work from home though, which is helpful. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. I'm just chatty. And I joined Weight Watchers, which I'm not like gonna be super strict with it, but I just kind of wanted something to keep myself accountable, because I lost all my baby weight. Like that came off right away. I was really lucky. It just fell off within like everything that the baby added onto my body fell off, but my body is definitely different. And again, if you followed me before pregnancy, I had a good 40 pounds already to lose just from where I was. I had like some blood work done on like cholesterol, liver enzymes, things like that, and they were kind of scary, kind of high, and I really don't want to be put on medication at my age, and I just don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. So I need to just pay attention. Plus, in general, I'm not strong anymore. It's really hard for me to hold Ivy. I don't have like a ton of energy. I definitely don't have like endurance, things like that. So what I really want to do is like get stronger, but with that I do want to pay attention to what I'm eating. So I've done Weight Watchers before. I've had good results and I've had no results. It just depends on your mindset. I like it in general because it does promote you to eat whole foods, because all of my free point foods are like whole foods. I don't know if you can see them. So these are all my free point foods, like fish, tofu, tempeh, fruits, eggs. There's dairy in here, which I won't eat. Beans, peas, lentils, vegetables, chicken and turkey breasts. Those are like my free point foods, 0 point. So they really promote you to eat that kind of stuff, versus eating like the Go Macro bar that I eat all the time is 12 points, which is not, it's not worth 12 points. You know, I'd rather have like a candy bar than that. I'm excited to be doing that. My sister's doing it with me actually. We have some money stuff that should be coming through this week that hopefully will kind of give us the space to figure out if we're moving or not, because if we are moving, we have to put in our notice at the end of this month. So either we put it in at the end of this month or we stay till the end of our lease, which means we'd have to put in our notice June 1st. Either we would be moving out June 1st or August 1st. I don't want to move out on July 1st because that's like a holiday weekend and that would be terrible. We have to figure that out, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be putting in our notice at the end of this month, because even if we don't do like this big move that we've been talking about, I do think we're going to move from this house. Hopefully we'll get some more info this week and then I can share that with you guys, but basically we're just seeing if we can like pay off some debt and stuff. But I've been chatting way too long, so maybe when we get more information on that, I'll have Ben and I talk about it. But for now, I'm gonna make myself a coffee and possibly get some work done before Ivy wakes up from her nap. Well, unfortunately that was short-lived. As soon as I turned the vlog camera off and went and looked at her thing, she was awake. We got her over here in her cute little swing from her aunt, which this honestly, that and her bouncer are the most used items in the bunny. And it's just like a hands-free thing for me so that I can put her down. Even though she was asleep, I'm just exhausted from the weekend and from daylight savings, things like that. So it's just nice to be able to put her there. She's still really tired, so I might see if I can get her to lay down a little bit more. Started a load of laundry. You might be able to hear in the background, our washing machine is so loud. Talked to Ben, he had a really good review, so that's great. And he's doing all the right things and being an amazing provider for this family, which is not something I ever thought that I would do, which was not be the breadwinner in a family and also not be the one working full-time. But life has changed, and I'm actually really grateful that I'm able to do this, because working just like wasn't working for me, and I was not privileged enough. Well, I was privileged in the sense that we were able to have me leave my job, but it was pretty stressful for a while. But now that Ben has had this job, it's just been really great for our family. So anyway, that was good. His review went well. It's now 10 to 11. Ivy's watching me talk to you guys, and I think I'm gonna sit with her on the couch here a little bit, see if I can get her to fall asleep. I do wanna put on some makeup. I have like a dry spot on my patch on my eye. So I would really like to film a video today whenever she goes down for another nap. I don't know if that's gonna happen, and I would really prefer to put on makeup, but maybe that's just not gonna happen. Cora, be careful. 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 Cora, back up. Back up. You can't back up. She's been having some hip slash leg issues, and she's like struggling backing up, like going backwards. Okay, no, you're both not coming in here. No. Get dogs, they said. It'll be fun, they said. You two are ridiculous. And then you got Ivy over here just like playing with her bunny, having a bedtime. It's officially, I'm in the same spot, but I put on some makeup. It's officially 12:30. Ivy was just like not in a great mood. I couldn't get her settled. I got her in the Tula carrier and she fell asleep, but then I felt like she couldn't breathe. So then I was anxious, anxiety. She is sleeping on the couch right now though. So I put on some makeup and I made myself a frozen dinner from Wegmans, which I will say, this is the one thing about Weight Watchers, is that they like don't encourage, well, I shouldn't say they don't encourage, but prepackaged food is definitely higher points. This was 10 points, which is way more than I want to be spending on the amount of food I get. I'm actually really hungry. I don't know if I'm like ovulating. I don't know. I still don't have my cycle back, so it's very confusing. Speaking of Wegmans, I think I need to put in a grocery order. I might do it via Sprouts, even though it would be pretty expensive because they have free delivery right now. So I might do that. Otherwise, I'll do like a Wegmans pickup, just because I don't think we're gonna have time to actually like go to the grocery store this week. I do still want to try to film and pump. I will. She stopped crying for a second, so I'm gonna try to shove this down. A lot of times on Ben's lunch break, he'll like take Ivy for a little bit. She hasn't eaten yet, so I just shaken up some formula. I'm gonna put some breast milk in. We do like currently half and half, but I have been producing even less the last week, which sucks. I'm like really behind on milk, meaning she might not be able to continue at that rate. And it's not from like Weight Watchers, because they take into account breastfeeding, and I literally, today is my first day tracking, and I've been having issues since like last week. My guess, honestly, is stress from going into this week, like Ben going back to work and stuff, and just like me having to be the full sole care provider. I was just really stressed about it, so that's my guess, but your guess is as good as mine. But while this heats, I'm gonna try to eat this and then I'll feed her. And my hope is Ben can eat. I'm hoping he can take her and I can go film a video quickly. I also need to pump. Hello. Welcome to your lunch break where I make you work.
Alright.
No, you like feeding. Eh?
Yeah.
Or I guess you just like spending time
I was
with
gonna
her.
say,
Not
yeah,
necessarily
it's a
feeding.
A little time to chill. Normally I get to hold her a little bit more, but since she just woke up, I will...
Yeah, she's been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah. Which is good, really. I mean, for her to have like 1 or 2 naps in the morning.
I was telling them that I started Weight Watchers, but... And the one thing that I like about Weight Watchers versus like an If It Fits Your Macros or tracking calories is it's just different, so you're not seeing the exact calories, which is helpful for me as someone that's been like very like too strict with stuff in the past.
Yeah.
All of the free foods that I have on my plan are like whole foods, so it's just encouraging me to eat more whole foods, which in the past has actually been why I've failed at Weight Watchers because I tried to eat like a ton of processed food, and then I had like no points and I was starving, and it's because I wasn't eating literally any of the 0-point foods, which again, I'm not like pro or anti Weight Watchers. I kind of just want to try it and see if it helps.
I'm generally hesitant with any type of like program like that, and I think like probably the genesis of Weight Watchers is very different than what it is now, but I kind of like the structure. I'm not like signing off on it necessarily or saying I like love it, but I think as a general framework it makes sense because of that reason, like incentivizing you to focus on whole foods and essentially I combined words there. Essentially decentivizing, whatever, to eat stuff like you were saying that's like highly processed, high sugar, high fat.
Which like sometimes it's gonna happen. Like today I was trying to eat something quickly because I was starving. So like a 10-point TV dinner isn't like something that I want to be having every day.
But it helps you figure out how to balance that. It's like, okay, well I had this for lunch, so I do need to eat a little bit better for dinner. So I think like,
or like my snacks will be like a protein smoothie or like a banana or something like that that's lower point or free.
For those of you that aren't like OGs or like relatively new, Jesse and I both, when we were lifting a lot years ago, were all about If It Fits Your Macros or flexible dieting. And I was actually coaching at the time in that regard. So I was like specifically helping people with their macros and stuff like that. So just saying, we've been through a lot of this type of stuff.
I've had some super low calories, some super low macros, and just super low energy in general. So she's been like rolling over lately when she's
loving her new
done
skill.
eating. Yeah. Which we have to make sure we follow her, otherwise she'll roll right off the thing. I just filmed a video that'll be up this Saturday, hopefully. He's gonna go back to work. I'll be playing mama again with baby, and she slept a while, so she'll probably be up for a bit.
Can you see yourself? Can you see yourself? Wee. Hello. Whoa, you're strong. Wow, you're strong.
Guess we're having a little too much fun. She's puking her food up. Ew. She's actually super tired, which is crazy because she slept a ton this morning. I was just trying to play with her a little bit, but we played in her Love Every gym. Oh, I did change her diaper, which we try to
What are you doing?
track. The app kind of tells you like when it thinks you should give her a nap, which it thinks I shouldn't give her one for like a half hour, but she's getting close, which is again funny because she napped a lot this morning. But the little shorts, do you see? You can kind of see them now. Little thing. Cute, right? You want to stand? Oh yeah. You're not standing. You're not standing.
Ready? What do you want to do again? 1, 2, 3. Oh, oh, you're trying to stand it. You're trying. She's like, I'm trying.
It's funny, I think in my last video I was talking about how she just like wants to contact nap, and now she doesn't. Now she wants to not nap at all. So basically Ivy contact napped for like an hour and a half. She's been really tired today, and she was out, so I was like, well, I really want to get up. So I went to go put her in her bassinet so that she could continue to sleep for a little bit, and then I could put away the laundry that was in the dryer. That didn't work out. I put her down and she freaked out, and she's been really cranky. So Ben just came down and like held her for, you know, 3 minutes. So she just seems like uber tired today. We're fine. Right. Today I'm just tired. I'm a baby. But she's just like a little, she's pretty cranky now. I think I woke her up. However I woke her up, she was not happy about it. So, wait, you want this? I only did 35 clips of us doing this.
No.
Taking a walk, Ivy. Or a ride for you, I guess. Good morning. It's actually the next day. I totally just stopped filming last night. We were exhausted. Ivy was exhausted. She's currently sleeping right now. Or she's not sleeping, but laying down. We had her 2-month doctor appointment this morning. She weighs 12.5 pounds. So a big baby. She's tall for her size or for her age, but her weight is actually went down in the sense that she used to be in like the 80th percentile and now she's in the 60s, which is totally fine. But I have been thinking that she probably wants a little bit more food, so this kind of just gave me the reins to give her more food. Also, I made myself a coffee with that new cold brew thing. I don't like it. Something doesn't taste great, but I'll have to play with it and figure it out. My first day of Weight Watchers yesterday was like, I was very hungry by the end of the day. I did not, like, I ate all of my points, but I definitely didn't eat enough calories, which is like the only thing with Weight Watchers. If you have like a very like processed food type of day, you really aren't eating that many calories. It's just higher point because they don't want you eating a ton of processed food. I go back and forth with Weight Watchers, but I signed up for a couple months, so I have to at least try it out, you know? So I ended up eating a little bit more than my points allowed. I'm really not worried about it. I think I'm gonna do like weigh-ins on Wednesday. Again, I'm not like trying to like lose weight. Like I want to lose weight, but I also am gonna do it in like a healthy way. Plus I'm breastfeeding, so I need to make sure that I'm fueling my body correctly, which is why yesterday when I was still hungry at the end of the day I ate, because I'm still pumping, which is breast milk. Ben took off work and went with me to the doctor this morning, so he has like a ton of work to do, so he's gonna be upstairs most of the day, so I'm gonna have to figure out baby. She's so tired though because she missed her nap to go to the doctor, but we thought we'd be home like within an hour and we weren't, so she's really tired. She got really overstimulated obviously at the doctor, so I'm just letting her sleep a little bit even though she should eat soon. I'd rather let her sleep off a little bit of this overstim for a little bit longer. We have like a couple of bills to pay, like our hospital bills and stuff. I need to put in a grocery order. Okay, I'm making myself some lunch. We're on like slim pickings here. Thankfully I took this out of the freezer, so I have some chicken. I'm making myself some pasta with a bunch of zucchini and regular pasta. Rayo's sauce, which is like my favorite, but it definitely a little bit higher calorie. But again, I'm just like talking about Weight Watchers, but please know that I'm not taking this super seriously. I needed a little bit of like structure to what I was doing. Also, if you're dairy free, I got some of this, really good. Currently, if we look at my little thing, also if you're not interested in this, sorry, but I'm just kind of talking about what I'm trying to do for like my health. Breakfast, I was 5 points. So I had my grain-free tortilla, turkey bacon. The tortilla was 3 points, the turkey bacon was 1, eggs are 0, and then I had some of my avocado oil buffalo sauce, which was 1 point. And then my lunch is grilled chicken breast, 0 points, uncooked zucchini, 0 points. I'm only using 1 teaspoon of this, so the serving size is 2 teaspoons, I think. I don't use a lot. And that is 0 points. The half a cup of Rayo's is 3 points, and the 2 ounces of dry pasta is 5 points. So my lunch total is 8. I also need to add in my coffee creamer, which is definitely where I'm getting most of the points. I used less today. Dinner, I think we're gonna have rice, so I'll check that. We're gonna have this sauce, this vindaloo, so you can like scan it. It is 2 points. That's not bad. Some of these say 4 points. I'm definitely not gonna track 4 points. That's ridiculous. I'm only gonna track 2. And then we'll have chickpeas with it. And that is 0 points for me. And then we'll probably add like peas if we get them from the store, because we're almost out of peas. As of right now, my dinner's 8 points, which leaves me 16 for the day. That's without any snacks. Just tracking to see, like I said yesterday, I noticed that I like barely ate any food, but today I'm trying to eat a little bit more like unprocessed stuff. I mean, obviously like the sauces and stuff are processed, but I need to add zucchini to my sprouts list. Here's my lunch. I'm gonna try to eat this without getting the sauce all over me. Plus I think Ivy's gonna wake up anytime now. I think Ben should be coming down at some point. He had a meeting, so he'll probably look at this sprouts list that I put in. We're gonna do delivery, I think, because they have 3 free delivery. I need to like edit videos today. I could start a blog that's due Friday. I probably should start a blog that's due Friday. I have to get blood work done in the morning, so sometimes that like messes with how I feel the whole next day. This is gonna be very messy to eat because I didn't cut up the zucchini, so I'll see you guys in a little while. We got this little one in there. Sit. Nice. Okay. I put in a sprouts order. I fed Ivy. I ended up doing pickup because the delivery fee was free, but it was a $10 service fee, plus then you have to tip. So it would have ended up being like $20 extra, and Sprouts is already expensive, so we just did pick up. Ben or I will go later. The only thing that sucks is it's in like a very busy part of town. I had to literally wake her up. She did not want to wake up. So I'm waiting for the dishwasher to be done so I can put some more of that stuff in there. I'm guessing she might want to sleep again soon. She did have 1 vaccine today, which was like a multiple one. They did say that she could be a little bit more tired than normal, so I'm not sure if that's why she slept so long or if it's because she missed a nap, plus she was like super overstimulated at the doctor. Oh, I paid one of my hospital bills. So I paid the anesthesiologist. One thing that's annoying, we have to pay the hospital for anesthesiology, and then I had to pay the American anesthesiology as well, which is insane. This bill was $1,193.60. So I paid that, which was fun. I just got a notice that our other 2 bills overdue. I need to like question them on a bunch of stuff that they charge us for. Like they charge us for the C-section twice, and I would like to know why, because that equals like $8,000 total. Obviously, again, because we have good insurance, it's okay. Because we have good insurance, it's like technically the insurance company paid for that, but it's insane. Like, why are we paying for it twice, you know? If it's traumatic, why should we be paying for it at all, right? We have like a weird amount of money coming in over the next few days because Ben got a bonus, which is great for work. We got paid out for something that Ben was like an owner of. So that's why I was able to pay that bill just straight out of our account. But anyway, you guys will see that in the next budgeting video. I'm gonna try to continue watching a video, see what like Miss Little Ivy wants to do. Okay, I don't even remember the last time I filmed, but we got our Sprouts haul. This was about $120 worth of groceries, which doesn't seem like a ton, but it's also not terrible. I feel like it would have been about the same price, honestly, at Wegmans, but I thought I would end the video by showing you guys what we got. Okay, one thing I will say I didn't like about Sprouts is that they gave us everything in plastic bags, so we have like a ton of plastic bags. But let's start over here. Here's like a look at everything if that's interesting to you. There's Finnegan. So I got some more of these mini peppers. I got some last week from Trader Joe's or 2 weeks ago, and I really liked the smaller ones. You get like half as many from Sprouts, but hopefully it'll still be good. We got a cucumber. I would like to make some spring rolls for lunch this week, so that's what those are for. I got some mixed potatoes, some tomatoes, 2 zucchinis, because like you saw my lunch today, I've been liking these in my spaghetti if I have that. I got some kiwis because we haven't had kiwis in a while, some raspberries, also strawberries, and they actually look pretty good. They're very ripe, so that's good. 2 things of mushrooms just to like bulk up some food. We got 1 chopped kit. It has milk and wheat in it, but we don't eat most of the stuff in here. It's more of just like the convenience of having like chopped up stuff. Like Ben will probably use like the crispy flatbread strips. I won't because there's wheat in it. I actually had 2 on our list, but one of them got canceled, so they must not have had it. We got some romaine heads. These don't look super great, but I'm sure they'll be fine for a salad we're having this week. And then I just got some spring mix to put in stuff. It's the only thing with getting like other people packaging your groceries, you know, is making sure you get good stuff. To be honest, so far everything's seemed okay. These are like a little bit, not the best. Oh, apparently it's in French on the back. Then I got some turkey breast. I think I'm actually gonna have a piece of this for a snack. And then I have this turkey breast for, it was supposed to be organic, but they didn't have it. So I don't know that Ben will eat it, but I will. For tacos. And then I got some frozen edamame just because it's like an easy snack. And then also to put in stuff. I just noticed that I have not been watching the camera, so hopefully you guys are seeing the stuff that I'm talking about. We got some more smoked Gouda. Vegan, obviously. This creamer, I really like this. I tried to use some of those new things that I bought and I like didn't love it. So if you have any recommendations on how to make like a good coffee, let me know. And then I got oat milk for coffee. Rice, which this is like a tiny little bag of rice, but I got some of that. This vegan tikka masala. Garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. 2 things of eggs, which I need to check both of them to make sure that they're good because Ivy's stroller fell on our groceries while we were driving home. So, and then I got these plantain chips for Ben because he really likes those. So that is our little Sprouts haul. Hoping that's enough groceries for this week. If you're still hanging around, I'll tell you what our grocery list is for the week, or our dinners. Planning to, I like keep a list in my notes, but planning to have salmon with rice and tzatziki and broccoli, which we have everything for that except the rice. Chickpea curry with potatoes and peas and rice. We had that for dinner tonight actually. Burger salads, we're gonna have that with a vegan burger. Chicken meatballs with something. So we have like frozen chicken meatballs that we can make with anything, and then taco bowl. So that'll kind of be like what we eat throughout the week. And then I want to make veggie spring rolls for lunch. I have chicken, pasta, zucchini noodles, shrimp on salad, fruit for snacks, hard-boiled eggs I would like to make as well this week. So lots of healthy foods, but hopefully we'll be feeling good. But I'm gonna put this stuff all away. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope that you liked it. I think it's a little bit longer, so hopefully you enjoyed that and you're still here right now. If you are, let me know. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.